Here we go. Let's do it. He was on the Fighters Right. Shout out Spencer. Shout out Tunde. Yeah, and they get into it. And excuse me. John Fury is talking about matching, and if he was AJ's coach, he said something of the tune of, "If I was AJ's coach, AJ would still be champion because there'll be fights that we just don't take." Then this is the actual thing. He said, "Listen, we basically that's the job that they do with Fury." Now, very interesting. As soon as you heard that, you said, "We're never getting undisputed."
We're never getting undisputed, and also Fury Usyk is not happening. Fury Usyk is not happening. Like, people all this kind of knee jerk say, obviously Fury's not scared of Usyk. I'm like, you lot need to chill with these knee jerk statements. There's every bit of evidence that exists already to suggest he's very concerned. And I don't use the word scared because these men are professional fighters, bro. Like, they're professional fighters. Usyk doesn't pose the issue of you getting concussed and potentially damaged for life. So there's no way that he's going to be scared. But he's concerned about losing, which is a very distinct possibility with Usyk. Like, Cunningham, and people feel like just because he's not, in that same state that he's going to look at Cunningham different. Bro, Cunningham gave him significant issues. I understand Fury's changed, but Usyk is an evolved, far better version of Cunningham, right? Mm-hmm. So for me, there's nothing to suggest that Fury doesn't look at Usyk and just feel like, I don't want that. Now we're getting the John Fury insight. Bro, John Fury don't want that. John Fury don't want that at all. This slippery dude. And one thing that people kind of like forget about Usyk, he's slick and da-da-da. His punch output is absolutely incredible.
It's insane. And his IQ. let's not just say his punch. What do you call it, bro? Remember when we said, right, he downloads the data round 1, round 2, and he's like, all right, I know what I'm doing here. The guy is intelligent. That has to be said for something. He can nullify when AJ's like, I don't know how I can't beat you. He's in there thinking, I've done everything right that I'm meant to do in terms of how to beat you. I'm doing it, and it's not enough. Mm-hmm. Like, the frustration from AJ just goes to show how good Usyk is. Remember, I'll never forget when was on the zone here the first time. I was like, there's no way. Mm-hmm. You were more sure. How does he beat him? Bro, the guy did it clear. He's not moved by not moved by fans, not moved by how people shouting or whatever going on in the rounds. He's very calm, comfortable, relaxed in the ring. He's not throwing with like everything that you need from a fighter. He possesses. He knows when to put the speed up. He knows when to, you know what? Maybe this round I'm not doing enough work. Let me up my outage. The one thing that you can say that he struggles with is that when he does get hit to the body, it does slow him down, and he shows visible signs of, oh, you've been hurt there. Because when AJ was landing in those ways, it was clear. And it was like, raw, why didn't AJ just got, but then even in that, the footwork, he'll get himself out of trouble. So I don't even think we discuss Usyk properly when we're talking about the heavyweights, because we just go on as if, you know what, maybe AJ just wasn't good enough. No, maybe that guy's damn good. Are you with me?
Bro, I don't think that we're going to see, I don't think Wilder's going to beat Usyk. I don't know that Fury's going to be able to beat him either. Like, for me, this guy might just skate to the top and then just retire, and it's just like, nah, salute, bro. You did your absolute mad thing. And at that point, it's now just about who's going to be the king of the UK, bro, because AJ and Fury are going to jostle out for the local conversations and just accept that Usyk was just a better fighter. Because I look at, you look at the punch stats for Usyk and AJ, bro, that round 10, when he come back after that rough round where AJ was starting to put hands on him, go to the body, and even looking like, you know, the venomous where the tongue comes out and he's starting to dip low. He started to get into that bag. And my man sat down on the corner and was damn near praying, I think he was. Comes out in round 10. Bro, I think it was like 40 punches landed. This guy came out and put absolute hands on my man's like, I don't care. Again. Bro, I watched that fight, maybe it must be like a month ago now. And I got to that round 10 and I was like, this guy won't stop throwing punches. AJ was like, like, you know, you're just trying to chill, like, yo, when are you going to take a break so that I can get into
my bag? I can start to,
nothing. Yeah. And I look at that and I think to myself, bro, that's round 10 after an exhausting battle so far. Fury does not want to deal with that level of output, bro. Fury is 270 pounds right now, right? He fights very much a sit down on my punches type vibe. We don't even really know what that looks like over 12 rounds in a competitive guy with a guy that moves. We don't know what that looks like yet.
He wouldn't come in so heavy. Fury would be light. But again, let me not even pretend that I'm getting this fight. Because of what's been said. It's interesting. I get it. Do you know what? I understand the matchmaking. I understand matchmaking, and I understand doing stuff for the money. But the one thing that bothers me is when people now do the fantasy fight and say Lennox versus Fury would be interesting. No, it wouldn't, because he wouldn't take it. He ain't taking it. That's what I'm saying. So while they said he'd wait for when he's gonna fight Lennox, when he's an announcer, fam, at what era is he fighting him? You know, he's not having that fight.
He'll wait for that Vitaly Klitschko fight to happen, and then just be on his case.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not happening. Like that's the bottom line of it. And I can say that just because we're still waiting for him to fight. There's hold on. There's 2 champions that have walked around, in this division, and he hasn't seen them. You know what I mean? Like there's one in AJ. There's the other one in Usyk, and Usyk was available. That's the craziest thing. And I get the money, I get the financial blessings and stuff, but it's the same guy that called us lineal for the longest time and told us we have to respect what he's done. And he's like, big man, take that fight. Them lot offered you. There's an offer. They're saying that there was a Middle East offer. You went too hard. The next one was Wembley. It's crazy. Now they're talking about December and everyone mixing it up. And it seems like everyone said this happened. It's real. You're the only one that says it's not real, which now says to me that, bruv, what's going on? What are you trying to do? And now Ruiz is the best fight, and I get it. Ruiz is a good fight. I don't hate on that fight. I think it's a good one. I'll watch it. But it's like, bro, like, come on, man. This is ridiculous.
I just look at it like, and people kind of just underestimate what it's going to look like once he retires. Like, a lot of people just like, obviously he's going to be Hall of Fame and people are going to do it. No, not really. Look at Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe was a whole champ, fam. But he didn't want to see Lennox. And now, man, Riddick Bowe's name don't really come up. And if you actually watch Riddick Bowe, the guy was amazing in there. Like, this guy beat Holyfield up, bro.
But you know why it won't be different? Do you know why it'll be different? Remember that guy that spoke to us and he talks about the Great White Hope? He'd never be forgotten, fam. This is different.
But we don't talk about Tommy Morrison, do we? And that guy was tremendous. Like, bro, him and Tyson would have been a great fight them times. We don't talk about him. His name doesn't come up.
I hear it, but this one is different.
You still have to do the work, bro.
It's true, but this one is, I feel like, honestly, I feel like this is different.
Fighter. Cool.
I feel like this is different. I get the Riddick Bowe one, but remember, we're still talking about a guy that Fury's undefeated, isn't it? Still undefeated. Yeah.
All right, fine, cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's not me. It's that I'm just saying how
boxing.
I'm just saying how boxing is gonna remember him is this. Like, that's just
they're gonna remember him on the fact that, bro, you dodge fights, fam. You don't fight, bro. It's not gonna take long for listen to our Ring IQ dashes my man's thing up, fam. You ain't beat nobody.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna take long for that time. All it takes is someone to come after you and actually do the work you didn't do.
That's true.
Because no one came after Lennox to go and do what he did, and now we're not talking about. We're still talking about Lennox, bro, as if it was 3 years ago he retired.
Listen, people. You can say it this week. You can say it this week because I said it. I messed out wrong last time about coming to the end of this audio journey, fam.
We've reached the end of this audio journey.
You know what? Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this pod today. It's been a very interesting one. It's taking its turns. Listen, people, let me know who's bugging. Let me know if Travis is the Morrison Fury one. If that one it felt reachable. It felt like a Dalsim to me.
You felt like a reach.
It felt Dalsimish. Cool. It felt Yoga Flamish.
I'm just saying on the White Hope thing. I'm like, no, because Tommy Morrison was a great fighter. I like Tommy Morrison when I watch him fight. The guy, he was out here. Man, ain't really talking about his thing, fam. So you can't. I don't think that you're going to be able to just on the Wilder and Klitschko alone.
Anyway, listen, people. I'm KG. That's my boy Travis. Again, Travis, kill it in New York, fam. Hope it's well. I know what you're gonna do, fam. Smash it up and let people know, fam. You're here to unify the division.
Gotta let them know, fam.
And if you have an intergalactic fight, because you won't even know if you've already set up for the intergalactic fight. Good luck, bro. Because again, it's the future, and it's gone
to purse bids. They're just trying to weigh up the currency that they're going to trade. I don't know if people see the value in the dollar at the moment, but we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. All right, people, we're out of here. Peace. Hola. Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.